This is Teketeke Nation Live, being brought to you by Musa Watabu here. And we are talking about something very important. And before we start talking about it, please go to our YouTube channel, Teketeke Nation Live, and subscribe. Please go to our YouTube channel, Teketeke Nation Live, and subscribe. And many of us, especially when, since the start of COVID in 2020, we've had cases that young couples wanawana, watu wanapigana mavisu, wanachinjana kama mbuzi, and young people are dying. Young women especially are really being killed out here because of marriages that are not working. And we would like to understand, at what stage will young women realize that the marriages are not working, and how do they gather the courage to walk out? Because before they walk out, kuna a lot of fears. Nikienda pale nje itakuwaje, niko na mtoi for example, community itanisema sana. How do they get the courage to walk out? But before we delve into the discussion, let's introduce our guest. Alafu kutoka hapa pale tupige teketeke. Jambo.
Jambo sana.
Uko namna gani?
Niko salama.
Uko fiti? To our viewers, unaitwa namna gani?
Seruya. Most people call me Sherry. Yes.
Na wewe ni Mkenya?
Mimi Mkenya. Mkenya Mluya.
Mkenya Mluya. Oh, great. Mkenya Mluya. Nyinyi mnafanya hiki mambo tunasikiza hivi mnaleta earthquake.
Yes, earthquake.
Asante. Now, sorry to use your story to do this show. But I'm doing this because you consented. Tumesaini karatasi mahali akaconsent akasema it's okay for us to do this. There are many young women out here who are young mothers. And they are in marriages, unions, and relationships that are not working. But they're not able to get out because wanaogopa. Where does one get the courage to make this decision that I can quit?
From within.
From within?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I can't die because of someone. I can't die. Jesus Christ already died for me. So why should I go and die for someone? Being in that relationship that is not working, that is not safe, I'm not appreciated, you know, why should I stay in that relationship to die? You know, accepting that this thing is not working, it's not easy. Because when we get into relationship, we invest a lot. You invest your time.
Yeah, especially women invest a lot.
Yes, your emotion. Na mwanamke akipenda amependa.
Raundi si wote.
Si wote kwa sababu wamefunzwa that you know your love is not what they want. Because when I love you and then you go somewhere else, what do you mean? That I'm not enough. I'm not giving you what you want. And that's why currently hata mapenzi ni kama iko. And it's not easy to find the courage to walk out because we are living in fear. We are not living ourselves. We are living a lie because we are not able to say that this is what I'm going through and this is not what I want. You define your goals and you define what you really want from that relationship. And if I'm not getting in that relationship what I want for myself, I'd rather walk out. Yes.
But then we've had cases, many young women, wamengoja, some of them are even being killed.
Yes.
And why do they wait for that long?
Hey, something funny. It's like wale wenye wako kwa ndoa, they admire those who are outside. And those who are outside admire those who are in this thing.
It's true.
You know. You don't find courage by looking what is someone will see. Because human beings will ever judge you. Will ever say that ungefanya hii, ungefanya hii. They are giving you opportunity. They are giving you ideas when it's already too late. And let me tell you, okay, sometimes negotiation is very good for you to call other people, but you know marriage is between you guys.
The two people, yeah.
Two people. And after you've negotiated, unajua mtakaa chini, mjue hapa ndio kiatu inatufinya. This is what we need to deal with. Because even the outsiders will come and give you advice, tell you how to live in that house. But if you are not ready to cooperate as a couple, it is not easy. And most of the time, wanawake huka in that marriage because they fear. Even the Bible says that a wise woman build her own home. But you know, how true is this? Yes, we are wise, women are wise. Mwanamke atavumilia. You know, what they take in, After they leave that house, now they start finding courage to even share with you. I've had so many friends of mine sharing their stories, and you know the society won't give you that space.
The safe space for you to open up.
Yes. Let's say I don't have a good relationship with my mother, you know, and my mother will listen to my husband more than she listens to me. You know, even if I go and tell her, Mom, you know, my husband did this, she wants like
baba yake alikuwa hivi, nikavumilia.
Yes, nikavumilia. Unavumilia nini? Let me tell you. First of all, the world has changed. Zile enzi za mama zetu, it's not our current world, because there is a lot of things going on. Kuna ugonjwa, kuna nini, there is a lot of things. So ukiniambia babangu alikuwa anafanya hivi na ulivumilia, that is a wrong advice actually. You are supposed to bring the kid, umkalishe, umwambie this is wrong and this is right. This is how you are supposed to live and not the other way around. Exactly.
So I get it. To our viewers, this is Teketeke Nation Live, and I request you to go to YouTube channel and subscribe. Please go to YouTube channel Teketeke Nation Live and subscribe. And tunaangalia stuff. Many young women wanawawa hapa nje in marriages because things are not working. But the question is, where do they get the courage, and how do they get that courage to walk out? Because sometimes vitu ni mbaya zimekataa kuwa, wanakaa pale wanasubiri, in the end wanawawa, which is not ideal at all. My sister, kuna hii bit ya mtu ako hapa, but maybe this lady, she's worried because hana job na akona mtoi. So maybe she's scared to walk out because hawezi to provide for herself and for the kid. So she hangs on. In the process, she dies. Could it be a reason?
Yeah, it is a big reason actually. First of all, I usually say, okay, currently, I tell myself, how much do I love myself? How much do I value myself? You know, I cannot love you when I don't love myself. First of all, I have to love myself.
First and then?
Then, something that I learned, you need to develop yourself. Develop your career. Develop your personal relationship.
This empowerment thing that organizations are doing.
The society are talking about. They don't empower women ati wafinyilia wanaume when they get married. No.
And just something to add to that, it's not about that when a woman is empowered, she becomes a competitor of wanaume hapana. They form a team.
Exactly. And even men admire women who are also empowered because they know financially they support them even in the house, they chip in somewhere. And you know, most of these age group between 18 and 24, you know, you haven't developed your career, you even don't know what you want to pursue, as in you don't know what you really want, and this is the age group that is very dangerous actually, because currently people are getting themselves in a relationship at very early ages, and you get that, you get confused, you have a kid, you have a career, you don't know if you'll take care of the kid or you'll take care of your career. And you know you'll have to choose what is very important because now the kid is in the picture. You have to take care of the kid, then put aside the career first. So the most important thing for every lady watching this video, develop yourself, develop that career. It will someday help you even if it doesn't.
In as much as uko na bwana, uko na mzee mwenye because you know when young ladies are promised, oh, I'll take you to Dubai, I will do this, I don't eat when, you know the things?
Yes.
So them anajisahau that she was schooling. Anajisahau that she had a purpose in her own life.
Exactly.
Then anaingia life yake kwa maisha tu ya huyu kijana. Akishazalishwa, boy anaanza kumtesa, anamistreat, anamdhulumu, girl had options. So you are saying it is important in as much as they will fall in love, they need to remember that they have got something to do in their lives.
Yes, you know, when you have your skills, let me tell you, if you have your skills, let me say I have the skills of kushuka.
Kushuka.
Yes, plaiting hair. You'll be able, even if you get out of that marriage, hata kama ulikaa chini kulea mtoto, but you have your skills, you know, you'll get outside there and you'll do something meaningful. And I usually say, when you are alone, you get to learn a lot. Currently, I didn't know that I can plait, you know, I can plait someone and get money. when I was alone, I was just identifying things that I can do. And that is the time that you really know what are your potentials. You can do great things. But when we start like, you love this person and you get confused. Wasichana wanapenda kuconfusewa na mapenzi sana.
Mapenzi inakuja na kuchanganya.
Yes, inakuja na kuchanganya, then you get confused on the way. Yes.
So you lose yourself.
Yes.
In that process you lose your life.
Exactly.
So just looking at our society and to men and boys out here, parents, from what she's saying that our girls, our sisters, our daughters, our cousins, our mothers, they need some safe space for them to express themselves. There are a lot of things that they could be going through in the marriages. Marriages, challenges, and these young women require some safe space to really express themselves, to just share what they're going through. Lakini hatupati, we keep on judging them, and tunaona kwamba maybe wameharibika nini, and all those things zinafanya wanna keep themselves in the process. They end up dying very young without really exploiting their potential. And at the same time, to the young women out here, in as much as somebody is loving you, remember that you're born alone. Work on your skills, build your career, build yourself, so that in the event you're in that marriage and things can't work, hautaogopa kutoka uumie pale ufe because umeogopa huwezi jitegemea. You are comfortable, you can walk out and just go out there and proceed your life like nothing happened. So what are we saying? Tulindane, all of us are equal. Let us support young women to get and rise to their full potential. When we do that, we'll have a better society. My sister,
yes,
your very last words. There are many young women out here who are in very difficult marriages. Wanasumbukana, wanapigwa kama burukenge. They are sexually abused. They're even verbally abused. Going through a lot of abuse, kinds of abuses. What do you tell them? How do they start? How do they get the courage to walk out?
I want to talk to you and tell them that don't fear. Don't fear. Gather the courage. Love yourself first. This is very important. Gather the courage. Don't fear judgment. It's your future. This is your life. And no one, after you've died, no one, they'll forget you the next minute. So don't look at what people will say. This is your life. Love yourself more than you love anything else. And that is when you identify your worth. What is my value? Am I worth whatever someone is doing to me? Am I worth it? If you're not worth it, just find your value. That's what I'll say.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It is always a pleasure having you on the show and sharing your insights with the audience. And to our audience, she has said it all. It's important for you to really just look around, see if at all the situation you are in, kama ina threaten life yako, umefika mahali ya kwamba hauna amani, you are seeing death coming, it surely comes. Ukianza kuona kifo kinakuja, kweli utawawa. Take the steps and walk out. You better come out alive, tukuongeange, but you are alive. Badala ubaki ndani, ukufie ndani, we will still say na huyu naye alikuwa falaji ya kutoka. To our viewers, this is Teketeke Nation Live. Kindly support us by subscribing on our YouTube channel. Thank you. See you next time.